We have already started here.
He's picked his way through. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Shot at goal!
Foden clears it away.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day.
Mbappe!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kusanov gets it clear.
He's gone for goal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden.
And he's intervened well there.
Bellingham. Oh, super ball. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Knocks it into space.
Nicely weighted ball.
And it's Reinders.
It's really well cleared. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And here's Haaland. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Haaland. That's been cut out. Well played. Ceballos threads one in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is a great pick out. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That ball looks a good one. He has found a way through. Ruben Dias goes direct. Foden.
Can he get it through?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Foden! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's there to retrieve it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Doku. Now it's Reinders. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. And the shot! He's got a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Foden comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Ceballos, and the through ball. Great ball, and he takes a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good alertness. Kusanov. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Second period then underway. Foden. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ceballos looking to play him in. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden. Doku receives it in a wide position. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. He's on it, can he get away? Kusanov lays it forward. Great vision. Now it's come to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. O'Reilly. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared away. Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Foden looking for the run. Doku gets into a good position. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Reinders. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Doku crosses it in. Haaland! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Doku.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not the most accurate pass. Haaland. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goes for a shot! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Looking for options, for movement. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
So it's going to be another corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
deftly away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try it.
Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's in a great position here. Vardiol. And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Just the keeper to beat. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he knocks it clear. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the dynamic Carval is someone I like looking out for because he just has a lovely energy to what he does. Always adventurous.
Haaland! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. Might be danger here. Mbappe! It's a goal! Level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. First quarter of an hour gone. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Bellingham. Marmouche. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ruben Dias.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Reinders. Kovacic. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that was never going to make it. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's had it nicked away. Could be danger here. Great vision. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Good shot, surely! Rudiger tries to clear. Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, sweet feet.
Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Danny Ceballos! They want to be quick to recover this. Now here's Vinicius Junior! And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He won't be happy with that one. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Reinders powering forward here. Bellingham. Bellingham charging. Bellingham! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland.
There they go, hunting again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Chouameni. Mendy. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Haaland! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And here's Marmouche. And this is Marmouche. He has found the way through. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Carvajal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Big chance!
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, that's well spotted. Camavinga couldn't squeeze it through, knocks it into space. Carvajal. Mbappe might just make this. Lovely, now then. Vinicius Junior! And he hits the net! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Madrid got themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's heaved it away. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Played out to the right.
Ake gets over and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. Looking to play him in. Played back in. Picked out, great chance! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Ceballos, 5 minutes to add. He's in a great position here. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Haaland. Oh, super find. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's it.
A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe! This looks... goes for a shot! And will be quick to recover this. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Haaland. Camavinga. Still goalless. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Ake. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aims beyond the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Header! Carvajal. That's a throw. Nicked it back promptly. Marmouche. That ball looks a good one. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Rodri. He's in a good position here, and he's in on goal. Mbappe, it's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
And the shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Mendy. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get on the end of this?
Mbappe! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he finish?
Caught offside that time.
Great vision. Vinicius Junior.
Back into the middle. Stones cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Threads one in. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Reinders. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Vinicius Junior.
He's firing after that one. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ake, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Vinicius Junior.
Marmouche. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's straight offside. It's just beyond his reach. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. Marmouche is on his own. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Stones gets a foot in here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ruben Dias. kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Kovacic. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Marmouche. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he was alert to it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Not well. Quality ball. Ceballos. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't...
Danny Ceballos! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
El dorsal 19.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Habrá 3 minutos de
That's a
descuento.
dangerous ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show.
Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came off beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already.
Great vision. That ball looks a good one.
Mbappe, real chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn...
Big header! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
El dorsal 5.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Oh no, what has happened here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Marmouche. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Vinicius Junior.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Reinders. Pinches it off him. Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior.
Threads one in. Played up towards the front line. That is ended up in no man's land.
Vinicius Junior.
Haaland looking to add to his goal. And he welcomes it in.
Just the goalkeeper. There's the shot! Cleared without complication.
Pass somewhat off target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Bellingham. And they're quick to get it back. Rodri. Mendy. And it's Rudiger. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that could set him on his way. And that's a danger. Takes a shot! Mbappe, can he get it through? That's been slipped through.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looking for options, for movement. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is the guilty party there. Just eases him off the ball.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Mendy. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodri. And he's intervened well there. And here's Bellingham. Marmouche. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Great chance! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, just skips past his man. Ruben Dias goes direct. Now it's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Marmouche. And it's Reinders. Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Haaland. Camavinga. And Dani Ceballos. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Matias Nunes. Kovacic. Passing is crisp and sharp. That ball looks a good one. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Tchouameni. That is good alertness. Ceballos gets a foot in here. Could move up a gear here. This looks promising. And he's all... Mbappe! Now, in he goes again. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Marmouche. The ball has bounced loose now. Kovacic. Marmouche. Plays a sharp little ball here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Kovacic. That's a shade optimistic. Carvajal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is a little undercooked. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! He's got away with one there. Guardiol gets across to intercept that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back it.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid get themselves into the lead. Shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Stones does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. Nico Gonzalez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Camavinga. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And this is Marmoush. He's through and all alone. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through. 2 minutes to be added on. Marmoush.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Big chance! And another try! Goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry and great confidence.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Ceballos goes short.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Haaland is onto this. He's a sharp little ball here. Marmouche. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target.
Rodri.
Ake makes the interception. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. And he's played it back.
Shot Vinicius Junior! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Reinders. Now, can they get him away? Eder Militao spots it and intercepts.
Mbappe.
Camavinga.
That'll be a corner.
Madrid have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mendy probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That looks a good ball through. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot!
And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The pass has gone astray. Oh, easy pickings there. Ake was in no mood for any of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Ceballos. Oh, they can break here. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga. And it's made its way to him. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And he can clear it away. Ball's gone out of play. Rodri. Ake. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And this is Marmoush. And he has been fouled there. Haaland tries to pass it through, and here's Reinders, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga, and they've got rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Ceballos. He can run onto that. Vardiol. Reinders has found the net here, of course. Foot in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marmoush.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ceballos. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again then. That's a little off target. Matheus Nunes. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Marmoush. Bellingham. Marmoush. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And that's a dangerous ball. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haaland. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played out wide. Reinders. Haaland. And Guardiola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. He has a look out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Kovacic. It's Kovacic! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Marmouche. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the ball is out of play. Camavinga picks it up from the goal kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ceballos. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Reinders. Oh, this is a great chance! It's anyone's ball now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the finish! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Looking for the run.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the through ball. Real chance! That's another chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, what a... And the shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Great ball, and he's in here. He rises.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the number on the board is 3.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Marmouche. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already.
Great vision. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Threads one in.
Mbappe!
Mbappe
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he's had a hit!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Quarter of an hour played.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most convincing of passes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now that looks a decent ball.
Bellingham.
Dani Ceballos. Stones spots it and intercepts.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's managed to get rid.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Now it's Haaland.
Bellingham.
And he's being shifted off it.
Kovacic.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's on it. Can he get away? Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Haaland. Reinders. Goes for a shot! It's in!
2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get it through?
Mbappe, real chance! He scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Guardiola makes the interception. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Mbappe with a real chance here. Mbappe! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a train...
He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Madrid go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Guardiola. And Reinders. And this is Marmouche. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Madrid do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we are already... and he shoots! They've done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ceballos wins the duel this time. Chouameni. That looks a good ball through. And it's Stones. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Okay.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. It's Kovacic! They've scored! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Out again for a throw-in. Aims beyond the defence. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Madrid are down to 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Reinders. Now it's Haaland.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham.
Not the most accurate pass.
And it's made its way to him. Reinders. Oh, well played, well played. And that's a good Marmouche! And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball.
That has been cut short.
Oh, the runner's been sold at... Oh, he's been caught. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Carvajal gets over and intercepts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he can clear it away. Referee's given a throw. Reinders. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior pinches it off him. Good ball, good take. Carvajal gets a foot in here. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Quick look, then plays it in. And they've got rid. Well read, nice interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mathias Nunes. Oh, super find. He's had a shot! Camavinga looking to add to his goal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Reinders. Now who's going to be first to this? Foden. And he's on his way! Mendy does well to get it back. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. That's a little off target. Now it's Haaland. Reinders. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Foden. Great, and the shot! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you're just joining it, Camavinga! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can clear their lines. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. Good chance here! Missed by a fraction.
pretty robust defending.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive,
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Reinders. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Carvajal. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Reinders. And a chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior! Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few...
Real chance! He can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rodri. Played through for him. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Haaland. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mbappe is onto this.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though.
Oh, he's gifted it to the shot, surely! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he can clear it away. stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Reinders picks it up out wide. And they've got rid.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Kovacic. And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mendy matches Nunes promptly onto that, and that is that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
And here's Haaland. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Reinders. Now it's Haaland.
Chance! He has done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marmouche, and reclaimed it in a trice. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Reinders. Picked out Haaland! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to...
And Marmouche! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? Stones gets over and intercepts. Kovacic. Mbappe, shot at goal! Oh, it's goal! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Bellingham at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eder Militao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has ended up in no man's land.
Vinicius Junior.
Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Bernardo Silva gets through on his own. And the counter is on. He's on it, can he get away? That'll be a throw-in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Eder Militao with the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Bernardo Silva. Foden. That is a great pick out. He's had it taken off him. It'll be a throw-in. Ceballos. Carvajal is there to clear. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he's intervened well there.
Vinicius Junior.
That is good strength. Ake makes the interception.
Ceballos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bernardo Silva.
Vinicius Junior.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Marmouche. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Vinicius Junior
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.